What's up, YouTube and 5% Nation? This is Mike with PricePlow, your supplement deals website. And so I got a good one in store for you today. Rich Piana's egg white crystals have arrived here. And so we kind of got two different products here. The first is just an unflavored egg white crystals where they just took the egg whites and, as it says on the label, gently evaporated them. So you just have no water left and it's just the crystals. And this one is the chocolate flavor right here. And so this is more kind of going to be a little bit more of a protein powder in that they've added a little bit of the thickeners and a little bit of the cocoa and everything. And so regarding the macros here, you have 20 grams of protein after you make 5 scoops. 5 scoops of this is 1 egg white, and that's 20 grams of protein, and that provides 90 calories, 0 fat, 0 carbs. Whereas 5 scoops of this is 95 calories and is 20 grams of protein, but 0 carbs, 0 fat. It's probably about close to half a carb though, because that's what the cocoa brings in a little bit. So we're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff here. Bear with me in this review, but a lot of you are wondering what is going on with this product. And essentially, these egg white crystals are just evaporated egg whites. And so we're gonna mix up together a shake and we're gonna test it. We're also gonna test cooking it, and we're also going to microwave it as well. So I got all sorts of different things here. And here's what's the coolest thing. I haven't tried this ever, and I've actually never had an egg white protein powder at all. So this is really good for those of you who are like anti-dairy, possibly lactose intolerant, or you want to go super 0 carb and everything. But given that this is kind of my job, I've actually never reviewed an egg white protein powder. So this is gonna be new for me. I haven't touched this except for noting that when I pulled it out of the container, look at this. These are actually crystals. They're like ionized or magnetized. I don't know if you can see it. They're like kind of flying off the handle there. It's like crazy. It's awesome. So anyway, crystals is like the exact word. This is not really a powder. It's like an ionic crystal or something. Okay, so I have to get my shaker lids, but on top of that, we're going to mix together. I have 6 ounces of water in 2 of these guys, and 6 ounces of water mixes together with 5 scoops, which gives you 20 grams of protein right there. And so first off, we're gonna weigh out and make sure that we have a legitimate, I'm looking for 25 grams of product here. So that's 1 scoop right there. 2, 3, gotta go for heavy scoops, it looks like. 4, some of this stuff is like sticking to the wall. 5, okay, 5 scoops right here. Gotta show you this. 5 scoops, and I got 18 grams on the food scale, which basically means that you should probably use a food scale when you're measuring this stuff out, because these scoops are a little bit small. Better than them being too big and them kind of ripping you off, but I'm going 7. Oh, okay, 25 grams was 7 scoops. So that's the first thing. That's why we always review with a food scale. Now I'm going to shake that up, and you know what? I've never even drank raw egg whites, but we are going to compare them to the Costco brand liquid egg whites right here. And so it says that it's best with a shaker. And so I just have 6 ounces of water in there. All right, and I can see it's kind of foamy in there. Here's what we're going to do. Doesn't smell like anything. You can see this is my liquid egg whites coming out. Oh, well, they look like someone just shook up some liquid egg whites. It really reconstitutes really well. And then there's the foam on top. Oh, and I'm gonna have to drink this. This is okay. I've never done this, so you're gonna enjoy this show. Oh, tastes like egg whites. Okay, well that's cool. You know what? We're gonna make some eggs here. So got some Pyrex, put that back in here. I'm gonna need we're gonna have to compare to about that much of the Kirkland brand here. So okay, compare the two. Honestly, Piana's stuff is right here. It looks better than this Kirkland stuff. You could freeze these Kirkland ones. Oh my. This legitimately looks like it's got more real food. Now, as a lot of you know, Rich isn't into processed protein powders. And, you know, we'll leave it to the YouTube comments below for you to debate about that. But essentially, this chocolate one, I think, is going to be as close to a protein powder that 5% Nutrition is going to put out. So let me try out this Kirkland brand here. There's more taste in the Piana ones. This is just tasteless. Okay, so I'm gonna get the jets going over here, and we're gonna do a little cooking taste test between the two of them. Come on. Whoa. And while that's heating up, we're gonna make some chocolate protein powder here. And so same deal. Gonna get the food scale, tear it out here. And let's see how I'm looking for 27 grams of product. Scooper on top, a little bit bigger of a scooper here, so this one might work better. And it's definitely crystally here. It's not like a powder, it's more of a crystal, but it's not like, you don't see like magnets flying off the end of it either. So 1 scoop, that's 7 grams, that was a heaping scoop. 2, 3, I'm at 19 grams, 4, and this is actually slightly too big of a scoop. Oh, and now I'm getting some of those crystals. How cool is this? See that? Yeah, there it goes. All right, I'm at 26 grams, 27 grams. I smell the cocoa. It smells pretty good here. So this is going to be for those of you who just want to drink some quick egg whites here. There's a lot of benefits to eggs. The container goes over all that, you know, the whole biological value, the whole, you know, this is nature's perfect protein, as everyone says. It's really, if you are into the whole food thing, then you really got to be eating eggs. I mean, there's no like omnivore or carnivore on the planet, really. It doesn't eat eggs of some other animal, sometimes their own too, but it like eggs of some other animal out on this planet. So it's like a very natural thing. And so I should pour this one into a glass as well. Probably go with a little bit less water than 6 ounces. As you can see, it's a pretty thin. And there's my foam. And this one I'm expecting to just taste like a, you know, good. I've never had an egg white protein powder, so that's really good. It's not that, it's like 2% eggy, less than 5% eggy, but that's a quality protein. I drink this all day. 0 carbs, or like, let's say like 0.4 grams of carbs or something, 0 fat from eggs. Damn, big gulp, no problem. A little bit of foam. Okay, I got a little egg taste in that last one there. So you're gonna have a little bit of it, but overall, those are way better than I expected. I was like wondering if I was gonna have to do any of this to get the egg down, and it's definitely not the case. They did a good job. This does, of course, have artificial sweeteners, just like a lot of the other 5% nutrition products do, but you have some thickeners, cellulose gum, xanthan gum, carrageenan, and those are all after the natural flavors and the sucralose. So there is a good bit of sucralose in here, probably flavoring things up. Let's see how we're doing over here. All right, so usually I cook my eggs and egg whites and stuff with butter, but I don't want to have any confounding taste problems here. So let's see how on the closer side to you, I'm going to have the 5%. These are the Kirkland ones. I can tell just because they're all white, whereas the Rich Piana ones look like real egg whites. I guess I never even realized. Uh-oh. And that foam is going to do some interesting stuff. And so while that cooks up, let's do another tester of... Where's my shaker? Let's do the microwave game that they're doing here. We got another batch made here. I see our eggs coming on. It's a little bit more yellow in the Rich Piana ones. And so for these, you can also... Oh my. You can hear the cat in the background. He doesn't like the egg smell, maybe. I don't smell any egg smell, though. Here, so I'm going to put my minute over here. I got to show you this. So, here. Rich Piana's egg whites. Here, Kirkland Signatures egg whites. All white. I mean, you don't know what it means with the color. There could just be a little bit of extra yolk in there. But overall, it seems like this is like a closer to the source kind of situation here. Where the yellowness of the eggs, it just seems like there's like more nutrients in there. Or they just let a little bit of yolk stay in there, but overall, I don't know. All right, I think we can do the flip here. Boom! Take that, 5%. Okay, as we let those cook, I haven't added any salt or spices. This is gonna be hot. But what you have here, microwaved eggs. I just sprayed a dash of Pam into this thing. And so, it's a little bit hot to hold here, but... Egg whites. This is right out of the microwave. These egg whites are better than the Kirkland ones I've been eating. This is hilarious. I didn't realize I was eating shit egg whites all this time. All right, now let's test out the cooked in the pan ones right here. And look at that. These came from these egg white crystals right here. This is no salt added. Hot. It's a little bit better in the pan than in the microwave, but honestly, depends on your stance on microwave. If you want to be nuking your food at these temperatures or not. Overall, though, it's a little bit better, but the microwave is good enough for those of you who are lazy, which is why you're probably looking at this product anyway. Then it's fine to just microwave them. But I'm a pan cooker typically myself here, and so here's the Kirkland ones. There's literally less flavor in the Kirkland ones. I'm kind of blown away by how good these are, or possibly how bad my egg whites are. So this review is turning out a lot better than I thought. The chocolate is really good, and the egg white crystals are what they say they are. They're egg whites, but there's a dash of that yellow, and I'm thinking there's more nutrients in these than what I've been using. So overall, this is a very positive review. If you're looking for egg whites to go, and if you just want to shake up egg, drink it, easily done here. If you want to have something to cook, but you don't want to have a freezer full of this crap right here, which I'm like going to call this crap at this point because it's just, I don't know, it's flavorless, it's colorless, and I don't know. Well, if you don't want to deal with that stuff, and you think you can get a better value and you get a better storage out of this, then I really I'm with the whole Rich Piana's 5% real food egg whites. He believes in the real food, and all it is really is just dehydrated. So check out PricePlow.com for the prices here. And so far, though, this is definitely PricePlow approved. And the foam is definitely sticking around on the chocolate one. But overall, I'm really impressed with this stuff, and I honestly didn't think I would like it this much. So check out PricePlow.com. Subscribe if you like this review, and I should probably turn off the burner here so I don't start a fire. And thanks for watching. But now you know what the egg white crystals look like. I guess I had to show you. This is what the Rich Piana 5% egg white crystals looked like in the pan. Awesome. Just awesome. Look at that. All right, it's Mike here. I'm back. One thing I wanted to do for fun here, and I forgot to do, I want to make another batch of chocolate. Let's mix this up, and I want to cook up some chocolate eggs in a pan. See how that goes. I have no clue if this is what you're supposed to do or not supposed to do, but my kitchen, my review, y'all can check out by now if you want, but we're going to cook up chocolate pan-fried eggs, and I forgot to spray the pan, so we'll see how this comes together. So that's what I'm dealing with. This chocolate definitely does bring the foam factor. But I had no problem finishing that drink. All right, I've been spending some time stirring this up. I didn't spray the pan, so it's going to be a little bit sticky. I don't think this experiment's going to work. Chocolate eggs in a pan. Here's what I have so far. Sticking up on the wall and everything. But I also got some liquid for me at the bottom here. This may be a failed experiment. Chocolate scrambled egg whites. Tastes, oh, that's a good aftertaste. Okay, so it tastes like chocolate scrambled egg whites. It's I'm not gonna say it's great. It's definitely not bad. I just don't see a need to have chocolate in this kind of form. But it works. It's just a bit of a mess in the pan. The other ones were way cleaner, and it could have been because I sprayed them. Overall, I'll eat this. I'll probably never do it again, but now you know. Your chocolate ones are going to look a little crazy in here. And I don't think that's why they were designed. This chocolate one was meant to be drank. Anyway, thanks for sticking in this long, and I'll see you later.